I'm John Oetjens, and welcome to the Oxford Wildcat School Update. It looks like the Wyoming International Student Dorm is one step closer to reality. The Oxford Township Planning Commission voted 4-3 to approve a preliminary site plan for the two-story building. There's quite a laundry list of conditions that need to be met for final approval. The site is almost 3 acres and is located on Market Street, just east of M24 and west of Oxford High School. A lot going on over at Clear Lake Elementary School this week. First, it's 5th grade exhibition time. That's the culmination of the primary year program of International Baccalaureate. The kids form groups and take on projects important to all of us in our community and do something about them. Teacher Christine Vince is the program coordinator over at Clear Lake. She explains more.
Exhibition serves as the opportunity for 5th graders to take everything that we've been trying to teach them from kindergarten up, actually preschool on up, to take all those skills and understandings and apply them in a collaborative research project and to take action with their learning. So it's an opportunity for them to put all the pieces together and apply what they've learned.
Christine goes on to emphasize the action phase of this.
That is the most important thing, for it to empower them to understand that they can make a difference, but it also gives them like purpose in their learning. So they're not just, they understand that there's a reason to learn, and that's with the hope that they're going to take this learning and make change.
Peyton Milan, Jordan Rivers, Emma Riddle, and Lauren Hudson took on the subject of hunger. They talk about some of the research they did.
First, we had to look into really narrowing down the bigger picture, like seeing how big and powerful this question could be, and if we could research, and who would research what, and how to combine our research together.
And you came up with a really good presentation. Did anything surprise you about all this stuff that you had to look up?
We were surprised about the percentage of how many children are hungry all over the world.
The girls then explained their action plan for this project.
We had to, we made the pins, and then we're gonna put macaroni and cheese for the shelf that we adopted for. And we're gonna do that for 6 months until we run out, or well, not run out, but we'll stop. And then if we want to, we can keep going, but we just have to tell them.
Marcia Hudson is the mentor for these girls. She tells what impressed her most.
I've been so impressed by the level of thinking that's happened throughout this process. I have only been able to be with them about once a week for the last 6 weeks, and each time I've been even more and more surprised each time as the level of research that they've done on their own, the kind of questions and the ideas that they had to help them answer the questions. They had an opportunity to interview a lot of people, including Mr. Bigelow, the school principal, but they also had an opportunity to go out to Oakland University and speak with a couple of medical doctors as well as a nutritionist. And they were, I just kind of sat back and watched them talk about nutrition and the impact of poor nutrition on a child's development, and really stay in a conversation with people that are medical doctors and have years and years of experience, but they were discussing it like colleagues.
We are the troubadours from the Flint Institute of Music.
The next day, the troubadours came to Clear Lake. These musicians from the Flint Institute of Music visit schools in southeastern Michigan every year, presenting themes apropos to student issues. Mary Margaret St. John is the spokesperson for the group. She explains this year's theme. program this
It's
year?
called Do You Hear What I Hear? And it's the message is that there are two sides to every story, maybe three, and it's respectful to listen to other people's side of any given story.
That's great. How many schools are you going to this year?
We go to 138 elementary schools.
Well, that keeps you busy.
That keeps us quite busy.
Mary Margaret says she's retiring after this year. We'll miss her in these shows, and we wish her the best. That's the Oxford School Update for this week. This is Oxford Community Television, keeping it local.